This is a beautiful fish. Beautiful fish. Beautiful fish. I'm not even gonna bring it in the boat till I get it unhooked. Yep. 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 I gotta switch hands. Yep. Oh. See that weed right there? See that good green cabbage? Oh. Look at that fish. Look at that fish. Whew. I'm shaking a little bit. That. Oh yeah. That is 29 inches. Oh, look at that beautiful fish. Look at that beautiful fish. Alright, let's get her back. She's ready to go. Look at that, right away. Yes, yes. Alright, I'll explain what I'm doing now. It is, what is today? July 28th. And I am testing a hypothesis. My hypothesis is that walleyes, big walleyes, live up in the weeds all year long. It's not necessarily a theory because I haven't tested it yet, so it's a hypothesis. So I'm on a lake that's notorious for big walleyes. It's in Ottertail County in north central, west central Minnesota. And we're trolling, and I started trolling big huge baits out deep. There was a bunch of bait out deep, so I was trying to pull big huge bait through there, and I don't know if I was doing it wrong time of day, whatever, but anyway, so I marked fish, so I dropped some vertical stuff down, caught a pig pike, and then as it started to get dark again, I was like, well, I'm gonna go back and work on that hypothesis. And so I made one run in 16 feet of water. There's weeds that come up about halfway up, and so I downsized my lure. I'm with a number 7 flicker shad right now. I'll show it to you in a second. Going as slow as I can. I don't have the trolling motor down, so slowest I can go is about 2.2, 2.4. I'm just covering a flat, a big flat. And because it's late in the year, like I said, July 28th, the weeds are so tall I can't get up into 14, 13 feet of water. All right, so as you can see, there's weeds right out deep. We're in 18 feet of water, and those weeds go about halfway up. And there's this point, or this flat over here, and I'm just zigzagging across the flat. And right a little bit ago, right here is where I got that big walleye. No rhyme or reason, I got lucky as heck, right? I was just driving around, right place at the right time. And I'm gonna run these off the edge, big turns, wide turns off the edge. So, using a black rein. I prefer to hold on to the rod. I'm not, because I'm filming a video. And I'll explain why I like the black rein. I usually hold on to the rod when I'm pulling cranks. I have a rod holder and I use it from time to time, but I'd rather hold on to the rod because that way I can feel what's happening with the bait. I can feel right now that it's running right. I can feel that if I hit a weed. I can feel if I get, oh, there's a fish right there. See that? That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know what it is, but did you see that? I felt it. And this is another big walleye. I'm gonna say my hypothesis is now a theory. I think it's a pike. Yeah, that's a pike. So watch how we do this. I usually have my pliers ready, but since I caught that fish, there it is right there. Just bring it over to the side of the boat. Don't do it like that. Okay, now I've screwed up enough that I gotta grab the lure. There you go. Every time you catch a pike and you're not using a leader, test that line. Test your, I have a fluorocarbon leader, but not a steel leader. So we're just gonna give it a, we're gonna put it in gear. Big cast. And count to 10. And that's how you know, well, I don't have a line counter or anything like that. I have no idea how much line is out there right now. Now when I talk about finding good cabbage, this is what I'm talking about. That's the good stuff right there. I don't know what it's called. I'm not a scientist. I could Google it, I suppose. It is now 9:05 in the PM. And sun's going down. It's a gorgeous sunset. I haven't caught any more fish, but that's okay. I'm big fish hunting. I didn't expect to catch a bunch. I already caught a 29 incher, so I'm pretty happy. But I wanted to show you. So this light right here is bugging me now, right? And I'm sure most of you know how to do this, but maybe there's one person out there that doesn't. You're like this. Go around like this. There. Now I don't have so much light in my eyes. It is a Sunday night, so I'm gonna do this for a little bit longer. And if that's the, like I said, if that's the only fish I get, plus I caught a huge pike, and I'm getting this gorgeous sunset. If this is all I get out of my Sunday evening, I'll be pretty happy. 37-inch pike, 29-inch walleye. I got out here at 5:30. It's 9:07. I got a bunch of little pike, not a bunch. I got like 3 or 4 other little pike and a bass too. So remember, it's not about having time, it's about making time. I'm guessing. Oh, I got off. Oh. I don't think this is a clump of weeds. I'm screwed up. Nope, it's not. We got a big fish here. I don't know what it is yet. That's a big walleye. That's another big walleye. not as big, but the last one was 29, so that's okay. I'm just gonna bring you more crank. Not a giant, but a nice walleye nonetheless. Not a giant. Not a giant. But a good one to end on. Not a giant. Not a giant. But a nice fish nonetheless. Right? Well, there you have it. I think my hypothesis is now a theory. Nice walleyes hang out in the weeds all summer long. Just got to find some deeper weeds. Let's let this guy go.